This is TVM with the latest news updates. Malta recorded 2 new cases of coronavirus overnight, following more than 1,000 swab tests. One of the new cases is linked to a COVID-19 patient who had already been notified. Public Health Superintendent Professor Charmaine Gauci said 12 more people fully recovered from the virus, for a total of 351. There are now 110 active cases. An elderly man who was recovering at Mater Dei Hospital was transferred to intensive care for better monitoring. Professor Gauci said that there were 2 people at the intensive care unit, one who has been there for several weeks. Migrants rescued at sea by a fishing vessel commissioned by the Maltese government will be transferred to a Captain Morgan ship just outside territorial waters. The 57 migrants, all men and in good health, were rescued from a dinghy inside Malta's search and rescue area by the private fishing vessel Dar el Salam, chartered by the Maltese government. A senior government official said that Malta's stand was clear and its ports remained closed. The Maltese government is in talks with the European Commission and other member states to discuss how these migrants will be relocated, as it stood by its argument that Malta's resources are all focused on COVID-19. A man has lost his life after falling at a construction site in Imjar. The man, whose identity is not yet known, fell down a height of around 2 stories as he was carrying out building work. The accident happened at around 2:45 in the afternoon on Thursday, the police have stated. Civil Protection Department personnel and paramedics arrived on the scene, but the victim was unfortunately subsequently pronounced deceased. The government's coronavirus wage supplement has been extended for 2 more months. The wage supplement, which is being offered to companies to cover part of the wages of their employees due to the impact of COVID-19, will now also be offered in May and June. Leading the first COVID-19 bulletin after being tested positive for COVID-19, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson said that the total number of deaths in the UK has now reached 26,711, as he stated that Britain has passed the peak of the virus. The coronavirus outbreak has now led to 30 million Americans losing their jobs since mid-March. Lockdowns in response to the pandemic will see global emissions fall by a record 8%, as stated by the International Energy Agency. Eurozone economy shrinks at the sharpest pace on record in first quarter of 2020 because of lockdowns. Italy confirmed 285 more coronavirus-related deaths. The country's overall death toll is now 27,967. Thank you for your attention and good night.